Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull here for your daily crypto update. Looks like the Trump meme coin is dumping. It's down 46% down for the day. It's the biggest loser in the top 100 bubbles for the day. I just checked the price. It was around $33. It did get as high as $75 yesterday, but it is dumping. I'm glad I sold some last night. Yesterday after the live stream, I ended up selling my whole bag. I only bought $500 worth, around 25 bucks. So I got around 20 Trump meme coins. But I ended up selling all my coins around $60. So I figured it was gonna go back down. I was trying to see if I could get like a 3x, see if I could get it, up to like 75 or $90, a little bit more than 3x. But I ended up selling at $60 because I kind of saw that it was starting to come down. But I still made 700 bucks. So still pretty good, for a day. I bought it, on Saturday and sold it on Sunday, so that's not too bad. So definitely looks like the Trump coin is dumping. Also the Millennium official coin, Trump's wife's coin, is also dumping. That's all the way down to like $3, right around there. So definitely they're dumping. Here, let's check out the coins real quick before we get into the top 100 bubbles. Let's see. Yeah, the official Trump coin current price right now is $33.57. It did get as low as $31. So it looks like it's probably gonna keep going down. Maybe if it goes back down to like $15 or $10, I might buy more coins. But for now, I do expect a big retrace. So I made 700 bucks, so that's not too bad. What I ended up doing, since I saw Crow with Knife CAW, it was like a 7026 last night. I'm like, man, that's a really good price. I should sell the Trump coin and buy some CAW, because right now I'm just accumulating CAW, Crow with Knife. Here, let's take a look at it. Since I'm talking about it, yeah, you can't go wrong with Crow with Knife. I bought it last night after I sold my Trump meme coins. I bought it as 7026. It's already up a little bit since when I bought it. It's at 7027. But I already own Crow with Knife, but I'm just accumulating right now because I do believe the meme coins are going to have one last final run here when the true altcoin season comes in. And Crow with Knife is the #1 meme coin for the Kronos blockchain, for the Crypto.com blockchain. And it's only at $20.96 million market cap. And it has the whole circulating supply. It's basically, 99% of the circulating supply is already circulating. So, if you look at the all-time low, supposedly according to CoinMarketCap, it's 8096. So really at this price of 7027, it's only 181% above the all-time low. So that's under a 2x. So that's why I've been accumulating Crow with Knife. I think it's gonna be a late bloomer. If you guys are late in the game or you're looking for a good meme coin that's gonna do good this cycle in the late 2025. I do believe Crow with Knife is going to do good. Crow with Knife is being suppressed right now because the CRO token is also being suppressed. But in the 2021 cycle, the CR token, which is the Crypto.com token, in the Kronos blockchain token, it was a late bloomer in 2021. It didn't start running until late 2021, and it ended up topping off with Bitcoin in November 2021. So I think something similar is going to happen this cycle. Usually history repeats. It's not exact, but it rhymes. So I do expect CRO token and the Kronos in the Kronos blockchain ecosystem to be late bloomers. That's why right now I'm accumulating Crow with Knife because I do believe it's going to run. It's the #1 meme coin in the Kronos blockchain. It's very popular. It's got a big community. You see all the calls out there. Everybody's always calling. On X, they have a lot of, they're always posting in the community. So definitely, if you're, late in the game or you're looking for a good meme coin to invest in, again, I'm not a financial advisor and it's not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so, because anybody says so. And learn to do your own research and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. But what I'm doing, I'm accumulating Crow with Knife because I do believe it's going to run. And at a $20.94 million market cap, I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking that I could at least do a 50x. It might even do a 100x from the price of today, but I'm pretty sure it could at least do a 50x at the top of the bull run. So right now I'm just accumulating, and I'm gonna reap the rewards here, in late 2025. So just wanted to show that to you guys. In case you guys were looking for a nice altcoin pick. I always like to help you guys out if I can. Again, don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. I'm not a financial advisor, and everything I say and do on my channel are just my thoughts and my insights. It's not financial advice. So yeah, the official Trump meme coin is dumping. It's all, they could get as low as $31. It's right now it's at $33.75, but look at that, it's in a downtrend. So it might keep going lower. If it gets down to like $10 or $15, I might buy some more, and make another, quick trade to make a little bit more money. Again, when you invest into these meme coins that have already mooned, don't, or any meme coin really, don't invest, your life savings. Just only invest a few $100s. Anywhere from like $200 to $500. Like yesterday, or not yesterday, but on Saturday, I put in $500, official Trump, just because it was Trump and because I saw it was mooning. I was pretty late. I mean, you have to basically catch, the official Trump meme coin in the first 15 minutes if you wanted to make any real money. Because, an hour into the launch of official Trump, it was already, above like $13. So, it was pretty, I didn't catch it to, late, until Saturday. Came out on Friday night, but I caught it late. I didn't buy it until, Saturday afternoon. And I bought it, around $25. I was just gonna, hoping, I could get maybe to like $100 or anywhere close. I saw that I got to $75, and I should have taken profits there. But I was like, oh, let's see if we could get to 100. But then it retraced, and then I saw it go all the way down to like $40. But I'm like, okay, if it gets anywhere above like like $55 or $60, I'm taking profits. And last night after I did the live stream, when I saw hit $60, I said I'm selling. And then I saw the Crowwood knife was super cheap at 7026, and that's where I bought some more CAW Crowwood knife. So in the long term, that's going to be a better investment. But at least official Trump, it made me some quick money. Now let's go take a look at the Milana meme coin. That one's definitely tanking. That one's like at $3 or something like that. Let me see. Let me search it because it's not even in the top 100 no more. Yesterday was like it got as high as like top 67 cryptos, but right now I believe it's like 100 something. Let's see where it's at. Where are you, Melania? Melania is here. It is official Melania meme. It is number 112. So yeah, it's out of the top 100 now. That's why I couldn't find it in the first page, so I had to search it. But right now the current price is $388. So it's basically at its all-time low according to CoinMarketCap. But really, we all know that wasn't the all-time low, because in the DEXs it was way lower. It already did over like a 25,000%, from its initial price launch. So yeah, made Melania millions, it made Trump millions, all their friends, all the insiders, they all got rich, and all the retail late investors, they're basically exiting liquidity. So be careful with these famous people launching meme coins. Unless you get in early, like the first 15 minutes, maybe the first hour, don't be chasing green candles. You could get lucky like I did on Saturday. I was, but I was going to sell quickly. I was watching it the whole time. If it got anywhere close to $25, I was going to sell out and get my money back. But be careful. Don't be chasing green candles, because usually, these famous people, they pump and dump their coins. Just like what's happening with Melania here. It did get as high as 1373. But now, it's all the way down, to $4.13. But earlier today, it did make a low of 337. So yeah, it looks like the Trump coins are dumping. So just be careful out there. Maybe Melania, coin got to somewhere, around like $1, or less. Might be a good pickup. It might pump again. But right now, at $4.13, it might still keep going down some more. So just wanted to start off with that. Now let's get into the top 100 cryptos. See what the market's doing. See what it's like today. And in case you don't know, but I'm sure you guys all know, today's Donald Trump's official inauguration day. He got inaugurated today. He's officially the 47th president of the United States. But I think he's the 60. Today was the 60 USA inauguration, because sometimes presidents, they have double terms. But either way, he's officially the USA president. And I did see the inauguration, just like the part he spoke. I mean, I didn't watch all the before and after, don't really care about that stuff. I just wanted to see if he was going to mention Bitcoin or crypto or anything like that. Just as a thought, I didn't think he was going to mention Bitcoin or crypto or anything related to digital assets. He didn't mention anything about it. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Trump, mentions it or not. It doesn't really matter what's going on in the news. Remember that that Bitcoin and cryptos have a 4-year cycle, especially Bitcoin, and we know the cryptos follow Bitcoin, so that we got to focus on Bitcoin, to see what the market's going to do. But Bitcoin follows a 4-year cycle, and it hasn't broken that cycle ever since it got created in January 3rd, 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. So, it always has 1-year bear market and 3 years of bull run. And in this cycle, our bear market was from November 2021 to November 2022. And then after November 2022, we get 3 years of bull run. So, right now we have completed 2 years of the bull run, and we're in the last year of the bull run, which should finish right around sometime, in September, October of 2025. We're in the banana zone where everything goes up, or like I call it, the parabolic bull run phase of the bull run. So, I still see nothing but higher prices for Bitcoin and cryptos from now until March of 2025. But I do see, a big, massive correction coming in right around March of 2025. Now, when I say I see nothing but higher prices from now until March of 2025, it doesn't mean it's going to go up in a straight line. Of course, we're going to have corrections. We're going to have red days. It doesn't, it's not going to be like one big old green God candle, non-stop until March. We're going to have corrections. We're going to have red days. And we're going to go sideways as well. Bitcoin, most of the time, it just goes sideways around 80% of the time, and only 20% of the time it does violent moves to the upside or to the downside. So, most of the time, Bitcoin and cryptos are boring. Trading could be really boring, but you have to be really patient. You have to be patient to win in crypto. Just like Warren Buffett says, one of his famous quotes, the transfer of wealth in the crypto market or the stock market is from the impatient to the patient. So I'll say it again. The transfer of wealth from the transfer of wealth in the crypto market is from the impatient to the patient. So there you go. So let's see. We know that Trump is the biggest loser in the top 100. Then we got Fartcoin, meme coin, at 13.7% down for the day. Trump is down 43% for the day. And then let's see, I only see a few green candles. So it looks like about, 75% red candles and about 25% green candles. Ray is up 14.3% down. Ray is up 14.3% up for the day. And what else is doing good? Mantle is up 5.1% up for the day. Now let's look at the channel's favorites, see how they're doing. See what they're doing like today. And we all know what the channel favorites are. They're right here. Bitcoin is down 1.2% down for the day. Then we got XRP is down 2.3% down for the day. XLM is down 4.1% down for the day. Jasmy is down 4.3% down for the day. And Avalanche is down 3.5% for the day. But XCN, is doing really good. It's up 19.6% up for the day. So yeah, XCN keeps on holding good. It keeps, it looks like it's building a support right around a penny. And it looks like it's not going to stop. I've been, hopefully you listen to my videos since I started my channel. I was always talking about XCN. I didn't have it as a favorite channel until recently, but I talked about it in most of my videos, how I thought it was, a good gem, and I knew it was going to moon. But I'll talk about more XCN when we get to the XCN update. So let's get right into the Bitcoin update. See what Bitcoin is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Bitcoin is $102,000. Oh no, it went down. Let me see. Its current price of Bitcoin at the time of recording is $101,000, 322. So yes, we closed above 100 though. And if you guys would have seen my video yesterday, I was pretty sure we were gonna make a new all-time high today, and we did. I was telling you guys that I was more leaning towards a Trump pump instead of a Trump dump, but it looks like we got a little bit of both. Looks like a before the inauguration we got a pre Trump pump. We got a Trump pump before the inauguration of Donald Trump, and we went as high as $109,358 on the Coinbase chart. Now I believe in some other exchanges charts, it shows that Bitcoin got as high as $110,000. But I like using the Coinbase chart. So in the Coinbase chart, we got as high as $109,358. And we did close today, January 20th, 2025, we closed at $102,145. So that's very bullish for crypto. I mean, for Bitcoin, and crypto too. But it's very bullish for Bitcoin because the last 6 days we've been closing above 100K, and that's what we need to do. We need to make 100,000 support. So we're building a good support, above 100K. We need to keep closing above 100K. We don't want, we don't want to go dip back under, and have 100K as resistance. Over here, from like, December 24, 25, 26, 27, we were above 100K, but then we went back under. So we want to definitely, keep closing above 100K, and build good support there. So, the next leg up. And now I do believe we're just going to keep, consolidating. Hopefully, we stay above 100K. But don't be shaken now if we fall back in the 90K, 100K range. The market maker, he loves to shake people out, make people fearful. If we have a flash crash correction, to like 95K or something like that, don't get shaken out. It's just the market maker doing one last shakeout before the parabolic bull run. Because Bitcoin has been consolidating for over 2 months now between 90K and 100K. With a few wicks above 100K or below 90K. But basically, we've been in this range for over 2 months, between 90K and 100K. So we're exactly like 2 months and 1 day of consolidation for Bitcoin in this range. And we're due for a breakout to the upside because the last consolidations in this cycle, the average consolidation period is around 2 months. Although we did have 2 big 8-month consolidations in 2023 and 2024, but I don't expect the consolidation to last like 8 months. If that happens, that basically means the bull run is over. But like I said, the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin has been on point since it got created. So I'm gonna keep following the 4-year cycle Bitcoin. The 4-year cycle for Bitcoin on my trade possibilities. That's what I'm gonna base my trades and my buys and sells for on the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin. So the 4-year cycle, the chart shows for Bitcoin that it's gonna keep going up, and it's about due for a break to the upside. And I do believe we're gonna make a new all-time high here pretty soon again, above 109,300 something, whatever the all-time high is right now. 109,358. So I do believe we might consolidate maybe a few more days. I do believe we have a FOMC meeting either on Thursday or Friday this week. So we might just go sideways for a few days here until Thursday or Friday, whenever the meeting is. And then whatever happens then, we might either see a quick dump but a quick recovery and then go parabolic, or it might be very bullish meeting and then we might just go parabolic from there on. But I do expect higher prices, and I don't expect us to go below 90K. I believe 90K is the line in the sand, for Bitcoin. I believe that's going to hold. We might see a couple quick wick below 90K like we did on January 13 when we wicked down to 89K. But then we went right back up. Literally we were only under 90K for like 10 minutes, and then we went we bounced right back up. But I do believe we got to get to above 120K and potentially as high as $138,000 before we see a deep correction for Bitcoin. And by a deep correction, I mean 30% correction or more. Because on the 3 previous cycles for Bitcoin, I noticed on the chart that every time it goes into price discovery, it does a 100% move to the upside before it has a deep correction. And in case you don't know, price discovery means basically go above its previous cycle all-time high and stay above that price. So the previous all-time high in 2021 cycle was $69,000 for Bitcoin. So we finally went into price discovery on November 6th when we got above 69K and stayed above it. Because in March of 2024 we did have a few wicks to around 73K, but we always fell back down under 69K. But we didn't stay above 69K for a long time until November 6th of 2024. November 6th, 2024, we had that massive pump, and we went into true price discovery. Kept going all the way up to 108,000 and now 109,000, 109,353, 358. So like I was saying, I noticed in the 3 previous cycles in the Bitcoin chart, every time in the last year, the bull run, the parabolic bull run phase, when it goes into price discovery, it does a 100% move from the previous all-time high before it has a deep correction. So 100% move from 69K would be right around $138,000. So there is a potential that Bitcoin goes as high as $138,000 before we see a deep correction of 30% or more for Bitcoin. But I'm being conservative. I'm saying that Bitcoin will at least get above 120K before we see a deep correction for Bitcoin. Now, once we get in a range from 120K to $138,000 potentially, then I do expect a big correction, a deep correction for Bitcoin, which could be right around 30% or 40%, or it could be a little more, but at least 30% correction. So those are my thoughts on Bitcoin right now. Don't get bearish. This is not the time to be bearish. This is the time to be bullish. We're in the parabolic bull run phase for Bitcoin, or as Raul Paul calls it, the banana zone, which basically is when everything goes up. Right now, all the prices are going to keep going up, but of course, not in a straight line. We're going to have corrections, red days, and sideways. But for the most part, we'll be grinding up. And the altcoins are just waiting for Bitcoin, to go into higher prices and stay above higher prices, and then the altcoins will follow. And I do expect the true altcoin season to be in full effect sometime around mid-February to late February. I do expect the true altcoin season to be in full effect. You'll be seeing your favorite altcoins doing like 50% moves every day. Maybe the next day they'll do 75% moves, and the next day they could do a 100% move. But basically, the majority of altcoins are going to be mooning, and we're all going to be happy basically. And in case you don't know, if this is your first time watching my video, my price target for Bitcoin at the top of the bull run, sometime in September 2025, give or take a month, might be August 2025, might be October 2025. My price prediction for Bitcoin at the top of the bull run is somewhere between 180K and 250K. And the reason, my reasoning for that is because Bitcoin has diminishing returns every cycle. On the 2017 cycle, Bitcoin did 129x from the bear market low to the top of the bull run. On the 2021 cycle, Bitcoin did a 22x from the bear market low to the top of the bull run. Now in this cycle, there are diminishing returns, so I do believe it's going to do less than a 22x because that's what the chart is showing. So I'm thinking it could do anywhere from a 12x to a 17x, from the bear market low of around 15K. So 15 times 15,000 times 12 is right around 180K, and 15,000 times 17 is right around 250K. So that's why my price target for the top of the bull run for Bitcoin is right around 180K to 250K. Now, there are a lot of people, a lot of moon boys out there saying that Bitcoin could get to like $500,000 this cycle, or, like even $1 million at the top of the bull run this cycle. I would love it. But I don't think that's going to be possible, just like I just explained. Bitcoin has diminishing returns every cycle. It does less excess than the previous cycle. So again, in the 2017 cycle, it did 129x from the low to the high. on the 2021 cycle top, it did a 22x from the low to the high, and on this 2025 cycle top, I think it's going to do less than 22x because it has diminishing returns. So that's why, I think it'll do anywhere from a 12x to a 17x, and that's why, my Bitcoin price target at the top of the bull run is right around 180K to 250K. But I would love to be wrong. I would love it if Bitcoin got to $1 million. I mean, I would love to be wrong. If Bitcoin got to $1 million, that's going to pump all the altcoins so much. We'll all be basically instant millionaires. So that would be great if I was wrong on that. But realistically, I do see Bitcoin topping off between 180K and 250K. So right before we go into the XRP update, let's look at some news here on the Bitcoin inauguration day here. See what it's like here. It says Trump inauguration live, latest crypto market updates. Let's see what happened here during the inauguration here. So Donald Trump was sworn into the office as the 47th president of the United States. His inaugural address ignored digital assets. Yeah, he didn't say anything about digital assets. The White House unveiled Trump's America First priorities following the inauguration. None mentioned crypto or Bitcoin. Yep, of course. They're not going to mention Bitcoin or crypto in the mainstream yet. But that's kind of good, I think, because I think the more Bitcoin and crypto stays out of the mainstream spotlight, the better returns we're gonna have. I don't really want Bitcoin. I mean, I do want Bitcoin and crypto to get mass adopted, but not in the mainstream. Just like you or me, people on the internet, but not on TV. Not on the mainstream, because once it goes mainstream, I don't want there might be a chance if it goes mainstream where the whole world knows about it. Then it might be like the stock market, because everybody knows about the stock market. The stock market is mainstream. All the news outlets, all the mainstream news, they always cover the stock market, and all that kind of stuff. S&P 500, Nasdaq 100, and all those indexes. But S&P 500, which is the best returner for the stock market index. It only has like an average of 8%, gains for a year. That's the average, about 8% gains in a year. So, I don't really want Bitcoin and crypto to go mainstream, because then something like the stock market might happen where we're only going to see small gains. So to me, it's pretty good, that Donald Trump doesn't mention Bitcoin or crypto, in the mainstream. I do like it when he mentions it, in his X post, because that's not really mainstream. Not everybody follows X. But definitely I think it's good that he doesn't mention it. So what's next here? Trump's first batch of executive orders also didn't include any on crypto. Nope. Then the Trumps recently launched meme coins have fallen by double digits. Yep, percentage points. And Bitcoin is also down after hitting a new all-time high on January 20th. Yeah, so like I said, we got like a little we got a pump and a little dump from Trump's inauguration, from Trump's first day. So let's see what else we got here. Anything good? Bitcoin Trump tokens fall as president still silent on crypto. Okay, we know that. All right. Well, the good thing that did happen is that Doge officially is in effect as Trump signs EO. On January 21st at 1:41 a.m. UTC time, Trump signed in an executive order officially launching the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, an advisory commission aimed at cutting federal government spending led by billionaire Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Okay, that's a big one, Trump said when signing the order. Trump added that Musk will not get an office in the West Wing, but would have a team of around 20 people to make sure these executive orders got implemented. So, I mean, this is not really crypto related, but I mean, it kind of is, because Elon Musk, he loves crypto, and he loves Doge, the Dogecoin. So it kind of is and it isn't. You have to know crypto, to realize that it is crypto related. And something related to that is that Ramaswamy exits Doge for Ohio governor bid, leaving Musk as sole head. So it looks like Vivek Ramaswamy said on X that he was leaving the Department of Government Efficiency and was confident that Elon and the team will succeed in streamlining the government. So, yeah, in case you don't know, Vivek Ramaswamy, he was also going to co-lead Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency with Elon, but I guess he wants to be the governor of Ohio. So he's leaving he's leaving it all up to Elon. So there you go. Let's see if there's anything else that's cool here. I guess this is his post right here. Let's read it here. By Vivek Ramaswamy. It was my honor to help support the creation of Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency. I'm confident that Elon and team will succeed in streamlining the government. I'll have more to say very soon about my future plans in Ohio. Most importantly, we're all in to help President Trump we're all in to help President Trump make America great again. Okay, so I guess so let's see, this other guy here, Taylor Popular, said Vivek Ramaswamy played a critical role in helping us create Doge. He intends to run for elected office soon, which requires him to remain outside of Doge based on the structure that we announced today. We thank him immensely for his contributions over the last 2 months. So there you go. Elon Musk is going to be the sole leader for the Department of Government Efficiency. And look out for the cryptocurrency meme coin Doge. Now that Elon Musk is going to be the leader, Doge might moon. So be careful. Once Doge starts mooning, then that means that's going to signal that the rest of the meme coins are going to start mooning. So yeah, look out for Doge, the original meme coin. It's kind of like the altcoins follow Bitcoin, and kind of like the meme coins kind of follow Doge as well. So let's get into the XRP update. See what XRP is doing at the time of recording. So current price of XRP at the time of recording is $3.06, and XRP has been doing really good. We've been holding above $3. Today, January 20th, we closed at $3.10. So that's pretty good. We're closing above 3. Although the day before that, we closed at $2.95, but it's pretty close to 3, so not too bad. And the day before that, we closed at $3.26. So we've been closing above $3, for like the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So really, really good for XRP. Looks like we're building a baseline right around $3. So hopefully we don't go back under $3. We want to stay above $3. We don't want to get back in this range here. Between like $2 and $2.90. We want to stay above $3 and make a new range and get ready for the next leg up. And as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic and and remains higher prices, it's going to pull up XRP. And if you've been watching my videos, you would know that I'm very bullish on XRP. I do believe XRP is mimicking its 2017 cycle when it had a massive bull run. It did over like a 500x from the bear market low to the high. This time around, I don't see it doing a 500x, but I do see it doing somewhere between a 50x and a 100x from the bear market low. So the bear market low for XRP was right around 30 cents. So a 50x from 30 cents would be right around $15. So realistically, I do believe XRP could get to at least $15. That's almost guaranteed, but again, nothing is guaranteed. And if Bitcoin has a massive bull run, if it gets anywhere close to 250k, then I do see XRP getting to higher prices, and it could possibly top off right around $30. So stay bullish on XRP because I do think it's having a massive bull run this cycle. Especially now that Gary Gensler is officially out. Today, Gary Gensler is out. He's no longer in the SEC, so he can't be making new suits against crypto companies. He can't be suing other crypto coins or exchanges. So he's definitely out. And we got like pro crypto SEC chair coming in, Paul Atkins. He's not in yet because I think it takes time. I think like Congress has to actually approve Paul Atkins as the new SEC chair. But I do believe Donald Trump made Mark Uyeda, who is a SEC commissioner. He's doing he's the acting SEC chair right now, and he's Republican. And right now there's 3 commissioners in the SEC, 2 are Republican and 1 is Democrat. So the Republicans have the majority vote. So that's pro crypto. So hopefully either they could cancel all the SEC cases against crypto companies, or maybe they'll just get everything ready until the new SEC chair Paul Atkins comes in. But either way, on the short term for XRP, I do expect more sideways actions. If you would have been watching my videos a long time ago, since it was consolidating between $2 and $2.90, I told you guys that we'd probably see some selling off whenever we got close to like 350, because 350 is the current all-time high for XRP, which it made in 2017 at the top of the bull run. So a lot of people have been holding for 7 years. So people who bought XRP, close to 350, are probably selling off right now. They're probably just happy to break even and get their money back. So I do expect more selling off right around 350 or under for XRP. But once we break 350, XRP will be in price discovery. Sky's the limit. It'll be in blue skies, and I do believe it'll go parabolic. Now I do believe once it continues in its parabolic bull run, it could get as high as between $10 to $15 here within a month. I do expect XRP either by mid-February to late February to be in a price right around $10 to $15. I do expect it to do a similar move here like it did from November 5th, from 50 cents to $2.90 until December 2nd, which was basically under 6x. So I do expect around a 5 to 6x from when it started going parabolic here again, from right around 250. So 5x would be right around $12. So my range is going to be between $10 and $15 once this next leg up is done for XRP. It already started it, but again, nothing goes up in a straight line. It does have red days, but I do expect XRP to continue to the upside at any time. It's just going to have a little bit of hard time right now in this range here below 350, but once it breaks 350, it's going to moon, and I do expect it to go as high as $10 to $15 before it consolidates again. So stay bullish on XRP and you'll reap the rewards shortly. So let's get right into the XLM update, see what XLM is doing at the time I'm recording. Current price of XLM is 43 cents. So I'm very bullish on XLM as well. I do believe XRP and XLM are like the twin X's. They move together. And I do believe XLM is going to have a massive bull run this cycle too. I also think it's mimicking its 2017 cycle bull run. So today it closed at 44 cents, and the day before that it closed at 43 cents, and the day before that it closed at 49 cents. So we've been basically doing pretty good. The last 6 days we've been basically closing about 41 cents. We want to close about 41 cents. We have a lot of support here at 41 cents. We don't want to close under 41 cents. We want to stay above 41 cents, and just get ready for the next leg up. XLM has already been consolidating for over 2 months, so it's ready for its next leg up. I do believe it's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and I do Bitcoin's going to go parabolic at any time. So as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, it's going to pull up XLM and most of the cryptos, and it's going to go to higher prices. And once here in the short term, once Bitcoin goes parabolic, I do believe it'll break its current local top here of 63 cents, and then it might see a couple of days of consolidation here of around 73 cents, because that's the 2021 cycle top. So we might see a little bit of consolidation at 73, but I don't think we'll see that many days consolidation at 73 cents. Where I see more consolidation, more selling off, is right around 93 cents here, because 93 cents is the current all-time high for XLM, which it did in 2017 at the top of the bull run. So just like XRP is seeing a few days of consolidation at its current all-time high, I do believe XLM will see a few days of consolidation and selling off at its current all-time high of 93 cents. So that's my next price target in the short term, is right around 93 cents. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic and XLM follows and goes parabolic, it might stall out a little bit around 93 cents. That's my short-term price target. But on the long-term price target, I do believe XLM, just like XRP, could do anywhere between a 50x to 100x this cycle. So the bear market low for XLM this cycle was right around 7 cents. So, 50x from 7 cents is right around $3.50. And 100x would be right around $7. But in order for us to get to $7, Bitcoin would need to do a massive bull run. It would have to get pretty close to 250K at the top of the bull run for XLM to get pretty close to $7. But for sure, almost guaranteed, but again, nothing is guaranteed. I could definitely see XLM getting to at least $3.50. And I do believe XLM is due for a parabolic bull run to the upside. We're just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and XLM is going to follow. So stay bullish on XLM, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. So let's get right into the Jasmy update. See what Jasmy is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Jasmy at the time of recording is 0.26 cents. Looks like Jasmy is having a little harder time than XRP. XRP, staying above $3, but XLM, is having a hard time, getting back to 3 cents. We were holding pretty good here at 3 cents. We had a lot of support here at 3 cents, but we broke back down. We went all the way back down to 0.2577. That's this new dip we had here just recently. But yesterday we did manage to close at 0.2711, and the day before that we closed at 0.2714. So we gotta at least keep closing above 0.27. We don't want to close that much under. We gotta get back above 3 cents, and then once we get back above 3 cents, we gotta get back. We gotta get back above 4 cents. 4 cents has been a resistance for a long time now, for like over a year. We've been, holding 4 cents as resistance. We managed to flip 4 cents into support for only 2 weeks between December 3rd and December 17. Only 2 weeks, but then we fell right back under 4 cents, and now we're falling back under 3 cents. But either way, if you zoom out, the Jasmy chart is still bullish because the all-time low for Jasmy, the bear market low was 0.028. So we're practically almost a 10x from the bear market low. So just like Bitcoin and all cryptos, after they moon, they gotta have retracements. So right now we're just in the retracement. We've been retracing since December 5th. So we're about a month and a half into retracement. So it might take 2 months for Jasmy to finally go into higher prices. But you never know. If Bitcoin does go parabolic soon, it does pull up all cryptos. So Bitcoin does another parabolic run here soon and gets above 110K, it might pull up Jasmy. But Bitcoin needs to stay above 110K for Jasmy to get pulled up. Because if Bitcoin does what it did yesterday, where it goes back above 109K, makes a new all-time high, but then retraces all the way back down to like 100,000 again, then that's why the altcoins are not moving yet. Bitcoin needs to stay above higher prices, and then the altcoins will follow. So hopefully Bitcoin gets to higher prices and consolidates in higher prices, and then during that consolidation of Bitcoin during the consolidation at higher prices for Bitcoin, that's when Jasmy and the cryptos will run. And I do believe it's right around the corner. I do believe Bitcoin is about to go parabolic, and I do believe the true altcoin season for altcoins are coming here at any time. I do believe by mid-February and late February we're going to see the true altcoin season. So stay bullish on Jasmy. I do believe it's Jasmy just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then Jasmy's going to follow. Don't let the market maker shake you out. Don't let these red days shake you out. We're not that bad. We're still up, close to a 10x above the all-time low of 0.028. So, if anything, this is a good time to buy the dip for Jasmy. It's a great time to DCA into Jasmy. I do believe Jasmy could at least get to $1 this cycle. So even if you buy Jasmy right now, that's still a good, like a 33x, somewhere in like a 33x from this price right now. So definitely, stay bullish on Jasmy. I do believe, it's still pretty cheap compared to where it's going. Now, a lot of people are saying that Jasmy could only get to around 30 cents or 60 cents this cycle. But even if it only got to 30 cents this cycle, that's still a 100x from the bear market low of 0028. And if it got to 60 cents, that's still a 200x from the bear market low. But I'm saying my thoughts are on Jasmy is that it could get to at least $1 this cycle, because I'm a very bullish on Jasmy. And if it did get to $1, it would be a 300x from the bear market low. And the reason I'm very bullish on Jasmy is because it has a great team running Jasmy. I think they're going to make Jasmy very successful. In case you don't know, 4 ex-Sony executives are running Jasmy. And these ex-Sony executives, they did really good things with Sony. Everybody knows about the Sony PlayStation and the Sony electronics. And I think they are going to do the same thing with Jasmy. They know how to market a product, and they know how to make a successful product. And I think that's what they're doing with Jasmy. So, in case you don't know also, the Jasmy token has a lot of narratives. I mean, it has a Internet of Things narrative, it has an AI narrative, it has a Web3 gaming narrative, it has a robotics narrative, it has a DeepIn narrative, it even has a medical narrative. So Jasmy is doing a little bit of everything. So that's why I'm very bullish on Jasmy. And also, I'm very bullish on Jasmy because in Japan, that's where the Jasmy team is from. That's where the Jasmy token is from. In Japan, Jasmy is the only crypto that has clarity in Japan. So if all the Japanese people, they're going to be investing into Jasmy, and that's the reason it's called the Bitcoin of Japan. Jasmy is known as the Bitcoin of Japan, and just like Bitcoin, Jasmy is going to have super gains in the long term. So definitely stay bullish on Jasmy, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. So I do believe it's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic. And on the short term, I do believe that my next price target for Jasmy is right around 9 cents. So somewhere between 8 to 10 cents. I'm saying right around 9 cents is my next price target in the short term for Jasmy. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic, Jasmy is going to follow and go parabolic. And I do believe it could do a similar move like it did here from November 23rd, when it was at 2 cents. It did a 200% move. And it went all the way up to 6 cents on December 5th. So if that happens, I do believe it could do a 200% move and be somewhere right around 8 to 10 cents, an average around 9 cents. That's my next price target for Jasmy. So stay bullish on Jasmy, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. So right before we get into the XCN update and Avax update, let's see if there's any other news here that we haven't covered here yet. Okay, we covered this a little bit, but let's read what this says here. It says, Bitcoin price consolidates, Trump meme coins sell off as Donald Trump takes office. Bitcoin saw an 8% drop as Donald Trump took office, but hope for a strategic Bitcoin reserve and new offerings from Trump's World Liberty DeFi project could reverse the tide. So Bitcoin is dropped 8%, and the meme coins are definitely dropping. Okay, let's see what else they got here. That's it. Okay, not much on that. Next article. Melania meme coin whales net 36.5 million profits amid rug pull concern. The official Melania meme coin is also making people millions in profit after reaching a $2 billion market cap overnight. Yeah, Melania and Mr. Donald Trump, they all made millions and billions. And all their insider friends, they made money, but now they're using the retail investors, the late investors, like exit liquidity, and it's dumping. But from low to high, it looks like Melania did over a 25,600% price surge. So it minted a lot of millionaires. Yeah, Miss Melania and Mr. Trump and all their friends. So definitely, be careful because it is dumping. I showed you earlier, it's already down to like $3-4. So it could be a rug pull. So let's see what it says here. Is Melania a rug pull? Following the Melania meme coin launch, some analysts have raised concerns about its token distribution, website security, and team organization. Blockchain analytics platform Bubble Maps revealed that nearly 90% of Melania's token supply is held in a single wallet, contradicting the project's claims of fairly distributed allocation. The website, created just a day before the launch, has also been criticized for lacking cybersecurity protection and featuring poorly developed code, which crypto developers cigar called half-ass. So there you go. I mean, only one wallet holds 90% of the tokens. So that to me definitely spells rug pull. Let's see here. Yep, here it goes right here. 89% are up. The tokens are all in one wallet. So definitely be careful on Melania. It's probably a rug pull. And on the Trump coin, in case you didn't know, there's one wallet that holds 80% of most of the Trump tokens. And that's probably Mr. Trump's wallet. So that's probably going to be a rug pull too. So just be careful with Trump and Melania meme coins. If you got in early, that's great. Kudos to you. But right now, you're pretty much getting in late, and if you're buying it now, you might be exit liquidity. So be careful if you're thinking about buying Melania or Trump. But you never know. They are meme coins. They could start pumping again. Nobody really knows. There's no real chart to it. I mean, they only got launched like a day or two ago. So definitely, there's no way to know if they're going to be a rug pull. But we'll know here, in a few days if this keep going down, and they don't pump again. So be careful with those. Okay, now let's get into the XCN update. See what XCN is doing at the time of recording. Current price of XCN at the time of recording is 0.012, so a little bit over a penny. XCN has been doing great. Look at all these massive green candles, massive green God candles. I mean, hopefully you bought XCN, before January 13, when it was, right around 0024. It did an explosive move to the upside. I mean, it did get as high as 0.01598 on January 17 on the Coinbase chart. But there are some charts, I believe the Kraken charts and some other charts, where it got as high as like 0.018, close to 2 cents. But either way, it's been retracing, and it went as low as 0.0833, but it's bounced back again. But we have been closing above 1 cent. Today we closed at 0.0128, and the day before that we closed at 0.0102, and the day before that we closed at 0.011. So that's really good. The last few days we've been closing above a penny, and that's what we want. We want to build support, at a penny or more. So we need to keep closing above a penny for XCN. Let it consolidate for a little bit and then get ready for its next leg up. So, as long as XCN consolidates over a penny, that's very bullish for XCN. We don't really want to fall under a penny again, because then it'll just take longer to go to higher prices. But so far it's doing really good. We're consolidating, above a penny. And I do believe as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic, XCN is going to go very parabolic. I am super bullish on XCN. Ever since I started my channel in August 2024, when I started making videos, I've been talking about XCN. I was talking about it when I was at $35-40 million market cap. I was telling you guys, that I was very bullish on XCN. That I thought I could get, anywhere between like 50 cents to $1. But I'm being conservative. Now I'm saying that it could at least get to like 25 cents. But there is a chance, if Bitcoin does get to like 250K, there is a chance it could get to around 50 cents. And if a miracle was to happen, it might go to $1. But realistically speaking, I see it, topping off right around 25 cents. So even if you bought XCN right now, you still got a good 20x to the upside. But hopefully you bought it, when it was close to the bear market low. The bear market low was right around 0007. So I mean, if we get to 7 cents, it's gonna be basically a 100x from the bear market low. It'll let me see. Yes, 0007, 007. Yeah, if we get to 7 cents, it's gonna be a 100x. So there you go. So I mean, we're almost to 100x from the bear market low. Hopefully, you bought XCN close to the bear market low, and you're pretty much making some good money right now. I didn't buy it at the bear market low, but I got a good price. I bought it at 0.0017. That's my average. So I'm still doing pretty good. I'm still pretty well up. Once it gets to to like 17 cents, that's gonna be like a good 100x for me. So I might sell a little bit once it gets to 17 cents. and then save some more for around 25 cents, But everything's going good for XCN. Definitely, stay bullish on XCN. I think it's a great project. It's a DeFi project, a decentralized finance. It's backed by heavy hitters. It's backed by the Visa, and it's backed by the Nasdaq 100 stock market. That's why I bought it. When I saw the Visa and the Nasdaq 100 stock market were backing it, especially the Nasdaq 100, I definitely said I gotta buy this coin. I remember I bought it over a year ago. I'm like, the Nasdaq 100 didn't invest into that many projects, but XCN is one of the projects they invested in, so I'm sure it's not going to let it fail. It's not going to rug pull or go to zero or anything like that. If anything, it's going to do really good because decentralized finance, that's what the future of banking is decentralized finance. That's pretty much what cryptos were created for. With Mr. Donald Trump creating his World Liberty Financial, that's basically decentralized finance. So I mean that's the way of the future. But unlike World Liberty Financial, where you gotta be like what do they call them? Something investor. But basically, in order to invest into Mr. Trump's Liberty Financial, you gotta get approved. You gotta own over $200,000 or more. But with XCN, anybody could buy it. You could be poor and buy $10 of XCN. So anybody could buy XCN. XCN is for the public and for institutions too, because I do believe a lot of banks and a lot of institutions like BlackRock and JP Morgan, a lot of those banks, they're going to be investing into XCN if they haven't already. A lot of times, we don't find out they've been invested into these projects until way in the future. But either way, I'm very bullish on XCN, and I do believe it could get to at least 25 cents this top of the bull run, but there is a potential it could go as high as 50 cents. And in the short term here for XCN, I do believe it could get to right around 3 cents on the next run up. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic, my next short-term price target for XCN is right around 3 cents. Right around 3 cents up here somewhere. So stay bullish on XCN, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. I am super bullish on XCN, and even if you bought in right now, you still got a good 20x, maybe even a good 40x left in the project. So let's get right into the Avax project. Let's get right into the Avax update. See what Avax is doing at the time of recording. So current price of Avax at the time of recording is $34.90. Another project I'm very bullish on. This is a sleeper project. If you're late in the game or you're looking for a good trade, I do believe Avax is about to run as soon as Bitcoin goes parabolic. I think Avax is going to be one of the first projects that runs because it's been consolidating, between $30 and $45 for a long time here. Ever since over 2 months ago, it's been consolidating. Although we did get above it, for a couple weeks, but we've been in this range between $30 and $45 for over 2 months. So just like Bitcoin and XLM is ready for its next leg up. Just like most cryptos, it's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic. But don't sleep on Avalanche. I mean, if you want a for sure project that's not going to get rug pull, I think Avax is a premier AAA blockchain. It used to have what do they call them? They call them layer ones now, but they used to call them. I always forget the name of it. Something nodes? No, wait, not nodes. I don't know why I always forget the names because I call them layer ones now. Oh, subnets. Yeah, before Avax, where used to have subnets where all the developers created their projects. Like Beam and the JP Morgan private coin on Onyx. Anybody who wanted to build on Avax blockchain, they would build on a subnet of Avax. But now Avax has upgraded, and they're not called subnets no more. They're called layer ones. So basically, anybody could build their own layer one now on Avalanche. And ever since Avalanche had the Avalanche 9000 upgrade, it's gotten really cheap for people to build on Avax. Before, you needed to spend $200,000 or more dollars to have a layer one on Avalanche. But now you could do it with about $2,000. Anybody could have a layer one on Avalanche, and it's really easy to build from what I've researched. And also, Avalanche has a Web3 game narrative. It is the #1 blockchain for Web3 gaming. It does hold a lot of Web3 game titles, and it does have the #1 Web3 game of the year for 2024, which is Off the Grid by Gunzilla. So I mean, that game alone is gonna make Avax moon. But it's got a lot of other good games like Pulsar and just a bunch of other good games. I think it's got over like 100 games on it. And it's not only a Web3 gaming blockchain though. It's also a real world asset blockchain. I think it's like in the top 10 real world assets when it comes to blockchains, to cryptos. The number one real world asset blockchain is Ethereum, and the number 2 real world asset blockchain is Stellar Lumens XLM, which is one of the channel favorites as well. And I forget what number Avax is in, but I know it's in the top 10. And I think Avax is going to be really used. It's going to have a lot of real world case uses because it already does. Like the California DMV here in the USA is already using the Avax blockchain to hold all its vehicle titles. So basically, the California DMV has put all the vehicle titles into the Avax blockchain. So now that Donald Trump, is president, he's pro crypto, and I believe once he brings clarity into the crypto markets, I don't see why the other state DMVs are not going to follow California DMV and put all their titles into the blockchain. And most of them will put it into the Avax blockchain because California DMV already did it, and so they might just follow suit. So yeah, stay bullish on Avax. I do believe it could get as high as $300 for sure, but again, nothing is guaranteed. But I could almost guarantee that Avax will at least get to $300, which would be right around a 10x from the price of today. But there is a potential of Avax going as high as $600. If Bitcoin has a massive bull run, gets close to 250K price at the top of the bull run, I do see Avax maybe getting to as high as $600. But for sure, I could easily see getting to at least $300, which would be just doubling its all-time high. The 2021 all-time high for Avax was $140, which it did in November 2021. It was a late bloomer, so I do believe it could at least double it. So that's why I'm saying it could at least get to $300. And I do believe Avax is going to be a late bloomer. So don't fade Avax. Don't miss out on Avax just because it's not running right now. Just like the last cycle, Avax wasn't doing so good, in the beginning and middle of the bull run, but but it was a late bloomer. Towards the end of 2021, Avax started to moon, and it topped off with Bitcoin in November 2021. So I think the same thing is going to happen this cycle. Avax is going to moon towards late 2025, and it's going to top off with Bitcoin right around September 2025. So stay bullish on Avax, and I do believe it's getting ready to moon. And we're just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and we should see higher prices here anytime soon. My next price target for Avax is right around $65, which is the current local top. It did in March 2024. So as soon as Avax goes parabolic, we should probably see a little bit of selling off right around $65, because a lot of people bought that top, and we might see a little bit of selling off right around $65. So stay bullish on Avax, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. Okay, let me just show you the DXY. I've been showing you guys the DXY lately every day because Bitcoin and DXY, which is a dollar index, has an inverse relationship. The higher the DXY goes, the more Bitcoin and cryptos are suppressed, and the lower the DXY goes, the more Bitcoin and cryptos rally to the upside. And good news, right now the DXY seems to be on a downtrend. We did peak on January 13 at $110.17, but now we're all the way down to $108.49. So that's really good. Although today we did even go lower, we got as low as 107.96. So hopefully we just keep going lower and lower. We need the DXY to keep going lower and lower, so Bitcoin and cryptos go higher and higher. So yeah, in case you're new, I just wanted to show you how the DXY and Bitcoin have an inverse relationship. The higher the DXY goes, the more Bitcoin and cryptos are suppressed. They either go down or sideways. But the lower the DXY goes, the more Bitcoin and cryptos rally to the upside. So this is good news. we keep going down on the DXY. So I do expect Bitcoin and cryptos to go even higher. So stay bullish on Bitcoin and cryptos. Now let's see, is there any other news I wanted to cover with you guys before I end the video? Okay, we covered this one. We covered Melania, how she's a rug pull. Let's see this one. Okay, we covered this one. And we covered how Ramaswamy has left to be Ohio governor, and which is leaving Musk as the sole head of the DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency. I think there was maybe one or two more. Okay, let's read this one here. Trump's World Liberty Financial bags over $100 million in crypto token on Inauguration Day. World Liberty Financial, a DeFi platform associated with U.S. President Donald Trump, purchased over $100 million in crypto tokens within just a few hours on January 20th. So it looks like World Liberty Financial, which is Donald Trump's platform. Let's see, they bought a lot of tokens. Let's see, they bought. It looks like so just right before the Trump's inauguration today, it looks like they bought $46.8 million worth of ETH, which is a lot of ETH. And they also bought $46.7 million of wrapped Bitcoin. So yeah, they bought they bought a lot of Bitcoin and ETH, and they also bought Ethena, and they bought some wrapped Tron, some Link, some Aave, and some Uniswap. So yeah, look out for these projects right here. Donald Trump being the president, he's gonna want to pump these projects. So he bought $46.8 million worth of ETH. $46.7 million worth of wrapped Bitcoin, and he bought Ethena, Raptron, Chainlink, and Aave and Uniswap. So yeah, look out for these projects. They might be mooning this cycle, just because Mr. Trump, he loves money, so he's probably gonna pump these projects. But just be careful. Don't be exit liquidity. You want to buy them when they're low and sell when they're high. You don't want to buy them once they moon and let Mr. Trump use you as exit liquidity. So there you go. Let's see what else, other project here. Last article right here I'm going to cover is the Trump factor. We can't ignore meme coins anymore. Meme coins are becoming a serious investment category. Meme coins mean business now. Looking at the current financial markets landscape, one might reference Camus, who wrote, "The realization that life is absurd cannot be an end, but only a beginning." This sentiment applies perfectly to the realm of meme coins. Meme coins mean business. This couldn't be truer in light of the launch of U.S. President Donald Trump's official meme coin Trump, which gained over a single weekend more than $12 billion in market cap, placing it 21st among all cryptocurrencies. We also have the launch of Melania, his wife's meme coin, which along Trump has broken the Solana blockchain at the time of writing. There is little doubt that now that meme coins mean business. Nonetheless, meme coins are often ridiculed by the traditional financial world, which has a hard time wrapping its head around Dogecoin's market cap, which stands at $56 billion, surpassing Volkswagen market cap of $48 billion. So there you go. Well, don't fade meme coins, guys. There are meme coin seasons right now. All the meme coins have retraced. Right now would be a good time to pick up some your favorite meme coins like Turbo or Crow with Knife or Whip or Pepe. They're gonna keep running up. But be careful with the ones that are already moon. They're gonna have less returns. You wanna buy the ones with lower market caps. That's why I like Crow with Knife. That's why I keep buying Crow with Knife, because it's only a $20 million market cap. I think once the meme coins start running again, Crow with Knife is gonna do great. So look out for Crow with Knife with the ticker CAW. Now the last thing I wanted to show you before I close out the video is that CoinMarketCap has a new category, and I think CoinGecko too. So CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, they have a new category, and I'm gonna show it to you guys right now. You guys have been hearing out there in the news that maybe Mr. Trump is gonna make all the coins made in America like tax free. So so CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko have a new category, and it's called Made in America. So if you click on it, it's going to show you all the coins that are made in America. So maybe in the future, these coins are going to be tax free from capital gains. There is a rumor out there that Mr. Donald Trump, he might pass a bill or make a policy that that cryptos made in America have zero capital gains, or maybe they have lower capital gains. We don't know yet. It's up in the air. But hopefully, I would love it if cryptos made in America, have zero capital gains tax. And I'm just gonna name what's on here right now, a few of them. So by market cap, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, USDC, Cardano, Chainlink, Avalanche. I hold a lot of Avalanche and XRP, Solana, and Doge. So that I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully, these all become tax free. Stellar, hold some Stellar, Sui. That's awesome. I'm glad I picked these coins. Hopefully, I could get away from paying taxes. Hedera, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Uniswap. I hold some Uniswap as well. Official Trump. I used to hold some Official Trump, but I sold it. Near Protocol, Aave, Aptos, Ondo, Algorand, Render, Filecoin, Optimism, Stacks, Injective, Data Network, Movement, Pudgy Penguins, Tisos, Gala, Maker, Airdrone Finance, DYDX, Official Melania Meme, Melania, Zcash, Helium, Compound, Reserve Rights, Akash Network, AKT, Blur, OX Protocol, IONET, Basic Attention Token, Horizon, CELO, ANKR, IOTX, Zeta Chain, Fracture, Cadena, People, Omni Network, Adventure Gold, and World Liberty Financial. But we can't buy World Liberty Financial. But anyways, I think they're going to be adding more. This is not the whole list. I think every day they add more, because they're doing the research which blockchains are, which cryptos are American made. So definitely look into that. Again, you can look it up in CoinMarketCap. Just go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, click categories, and then look for Made in America or Made in USA, and it'll list them right there. So that's something to look into. Maybe if you have some dry powder, or if you're looking into buying some crypto, maybe buy the Made in America if you live in the USA, of course, because maybe, nobody knows for sure, but there's a rumor out there that maybe Mr. Donald Trump is going to make these cryptos tax free. So stay bullish in the market, and don't be bearish, guys. Don't let the market maker shake you out. In case we have flash crash, you're like right around 95K for Bitcoin. Like I said in my Bitcoin update, I do believe Bitcoin is due for a parabolic bull run to the upside, and I don't believe it's going to have a deep correction until it gets above 120K, and then maybe it'll have a 30% correction or more. But I do believe 90K is the line in the sand for Bitcoin for now. I do not believe we'll go under 90K. I do believe we will go higher before we go lower. So stay bullish in the markets, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. So hope you guys liked the video. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.